US Congressman Suhas Subramanyam has welcomed the India-United States trade deal announced last week, calling it a step forward. Subramanyam said high tariffs had put the two countries on an unsustainable path and hurt businesses on both sides.
I think it's a great step forward. I think the reality is we were not on a sustainable path by having these high tariffs. And the reality is moving forward, the US and India are inextricably linked in so many ways. And economically, it makes all the sense in the world to be able to have lower tariffs and be able to trade freely with each other. We have a lot of businesses in my Commonwealth of Virginia that do business with India, and it was hurting our economy in Virginia. And so we have to make sure that we put the people first, put our differences aside, and make sure that moving forward that the US and India continue to have a strong relationship.
Do you believe with this deal, bilateral relations will be back on track?
Somewhat. I think this helps. I'm going to be going to India next week myself to visit high-level ministers and hopefully the Prime Minister as well. And one of the things I want to talk about is not just trade, but also other economic activity and defense and other partnerships as well. But, certainly this administration has hurt U.S.-India relations. That's the reality. And this administration knows how to cause a problem and then partially solve it, which is, I think, what happened here. So it was unnecessary to put these tariffs on India and start this fight. But I think hopefully moving forward, we can get things back on the right track with the relationship.
Tell us about your visit to India next week. Is it for AI Summit or leading a co-deal?
We're going to have multiple goals of that. Certainly the AI Summit is happening. I'm on the Oversight Committee. I'm a subcommittee ranking member on military and foreign affairs. And certainly going to India has been a priority of mine because I want to make sure, especially following this trade deal, that we're getting relations back on track and that we're also looking at other partnerships like defense and even space and even other economic activity and education. And certainly immigration has become an issue as well. A lot of families have family in India and they're having trouble visiting and getting visas. And so there's a lot of different issues I want to talk about on behalf of my constituents.
He said the US and India are deeply linked economically and need a stable trade relationship. The congressman noted that businesses in his home state of Virginia were negatively affected by the tariff dispute. Asked if the deal would restore bilateral ties, Subramanyam said it would help, but acknowledged damage had already been done. He said the current US administration had strained relations with India by imposing unnecessary tariffs. Subramanyam called the tariff fight avoidable and expressed hope that relations can now move on in a positive direction. He said he will travel to India next week to meet senior leaders, including cabinet ministers and possibly the Prime Minister. The visit will focus on expanding cooperation in trade, economic activity, defense, and other partnerships. Discussions will also cover artificial intelligence, space, education, and immigration challenges faced by families in both countries.